Hi, guys. Welcome back to Real Love, Real Life podcast. I'm your host, Jasmine.
And I'm Ernesto.
How was your week?
It's been pretty long. Tired.
Me too. I'm on the struggle bus right now. It's back to school.
It's hectic.
It's hectic. You have just been at work. And
Yeah, it's been crazy at work. 10-hour days almost every day.
I'm
Back
not
to
gonna
school.
lie, I was like yesterday and today feeling a little burnt out. And I think you felt it because when I got in the car right now, you were like, how was your day? Like, are you okay? And I'm just like, yeah. And you're like, what's wrong? It's a lot. I feel like, and I don't like to just like bust out and be like, I'm exhausted, I'm burnt out, because I don't want to seem ungrateful.
Yep.
But I think we can still be grateful and still feel blessed with, and also be tired or burnt out.
Yeah, you could
like
be.
I've been doing a whole lot without you now that you're back to work.
I know it's tough.
Because you have to like physically be at work, and obviously I'm the only one that can take the kids to the
3
doctor's
kids,
appointments.
2 dogs. That's a full house.
And with the back to school, it's been like doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, meet the teacher, school shopping,
Yeah.
like so much. And we're going to have a high schooler on Monday.
Been cashing out.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
Tell me about it. It's been so crazy. But today's episode is friends or frenemies.
Dang.
I feel like you can relate because you've been through this, I feel like, a lot.
Backstabbing after backstabbing.
And I feel like thanks to my little third eye that I have, I've been able to detect all of your fake little friends. And I'm sure eventually they'll watch this.
I could say the same about yours too.
I know. I feel like once
And your family. You know what I'm saying?
While we're here. I feel like once you get older, not calling us old, you are turning 30 next month.
I know.
But I feel like it gets really hard to make friends or keep the friends that you already have.
Yeah.
I've even thought sometimes, like, are we the problem?
Maybe
Because
partially.
we don't have friends. And, you know, I'm fine. I'm fine with just the two of us. Like, I have a lot of fun with you. But sometimes, like, you know, we talk about it and we're like, oh, like, it'd be nice to go on a double date or things like that. But I just feel like we can't seem to, like, we don't seem to click with the majority of the people that, like, we hang out with, or the ones that we have. It's been, like, out of state. Like, we made friends when we went to Miami.
Like with strangers,
Yeah, so like, but that's what I'm saying. Like we get along good, but then it's with people that are like, oh, we're probably gonna see them like
never again.
Yeah, never again, or in a year, or whenever we come back to another event, or whatever. But I feel like since I'll say matured, like, you know, once kind of like we got a house and we kind of got our stuff together, just friends kind of started
separating.
Like, yeah,
they started weeding themselves out.
Yeah, everybody started like getting out of the picture. I feel like this takes us back to like apartment days. That's kind of like when we lived in the apartment. That's kind of like where we started noticing like who was who. And I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be the one to story tell. Ernesto had a friend. And let me tell the story. Don't look at me like that. Ernesto had a friend that was his best friend since elementary or middle school.
I would say like my second best friend.
Don't cut me off like that. Just your best friend since like childhood, whatever. I feel like we slowly started discovering that he was a frenemy.
Yeah.
He was low-key sneak dissing for no reason.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're so nice, like too nice all the time, that you don't look at it that way. You're just like, oh, that's his personality, or that's how he is, or whatever. But when I started like kind of like eavesdropping on phone calls and stuff like that, you know, like kind of like overhearing you, and I'm like,
eavesdropping on phone calls.
This guy doesn't seem like how do I say it?
Like genuine friend.
Like genuine. I feel like he was your friend up until he saw your glow up, and then he was like, I'm not your friend anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how I saw it, because it almost seemed like he wasn't happy when you had your first son.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like for guys, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Like guys that have known each other since elementary, middle school, and then he has his first son. Like, you'd think you'd be like on top of the moon for your boy or whatever. He never came to see him, like never stopped by, like none of that. What else? I feel like when you got your dream car, it was like he seemed like he just wasn't interested.
Yeah.
You had to come to him so he can take a look at your car. When he was building his house, I remember you were so excited for him that like you came home to tell me, you had pictures on your phone of his house and you're like, look it, they're building their house. You were showing me dirt and I was like, what is that? Like, and you're like, this is where they're going to build their house and it's going to look like this and like that. You would go every time there was an update and you were so excited for him and you were cheering him on the entire time. Yeah. And when it was our turn, when we started building our house, he never came by. He never came like to see the house. Our son is 4 and he's never met him. He showed his true colors the moment you had your glow up. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this dude is like, he's not a genuine guy. Yo,
story of my life.
Literally. Well, I mean, I feel like there's other friends that don't feel like that. Maybe like they don't put the time and effort, but you don't feel like the jealousy. I feel like with this person, like it was almost like you could literally see the jealousy from like miles away. It's almost like how they say people want you to do good, but not better than them. Yeah. And I feel like the moment he saw like, oh, he's having a son and I haven't had my first son, like not
always
good.
Comparing and stuff.
Yeah. Or when he had his fast car, it was like, look at my fast car. Let's go on a drive in my fast car. And then when you had your fast car, it was like, I don't care anymore.
Now it's not a competition because your car's better.
Yeah, now it's not a competition. I'm just not interested. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. I also feel
especially like long-term friends. And then all of a sudden, once you're doing good, it's like, all right, now I don't want to kick it with you.
And I feel like so many people are like, that's my long-term friend, like, or that's been my friend since kindergarten. Yeah. I hear that a lot, and I used to hear that from you too. Because when I used to like call out his BS, you'd be like, I've known him for 15 years. That would be your answer. Or you'd be like, I've known him my entire childhood or whatever. People don't like deserve to be in your circle because they've known you for X amount of time. Yeah. That's what I think. I think immediately, like, if I call BS, I don't care if I've known you since birth. Yeah. I'm going to cut it off. Yo. And I think that's what a lot of people need to do because it's so common now, especially like with social media. I feel like now I can call people's BS so quick now with social media. Like you're looking at all of my stories and you never like a single post.
Yeah, you're not supporting me. I ain't never seen you like.
Yeah. Like you crazy, will, huh? It's so crazy how.
You see them on a like happy birthday, Devin Booker, huh? Happy birthday, Devin Booker, on reposting it on their story. Literally. And like you just see them view your story. Like what?
Literally, like seeing people shop like, I don't know, from billionaire Kim Kardashian, and you're over here like selling cookies and they will not buy one from you.
Yeah, they're just like, nope.
Or sometimes it doesn't even have to be buy. Like my stuff.
I mean, liking is free.
Reposting,
yeah,
everything.
Liking is free.
All of that on the internet is completely free. And I feel like people just like show their true colors. Like if you're in my story, most likely you saw my post, or you can take 5 seconds and go to the post.
Or like, especially if it's like somebody close, like how are you not commenting? Because you know, if it's the other way around, we're gonna comment, like, share.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No hesitation.
And honestly, I used to be like that. And once I started growing on social media and I saw how people weren't supportive of me, I have stopped being like supportive towards other people too. Like I'm not gonna unfollow you, but I'm not
Gonna engage.
I'm not gonna engage with you either. So like how are you like asking for my resources, or like, hey, can you repost this, or hey, can you help me like promote, you know, my business, but you have never been in my likes.
Yup. So how do you spot a frenemy?
Like that. I feel like
Yeah, exactly. So like 3 points. How do you spot them out? First, like see their actions versus their what they be talking.
Yeah. So I've seen this post that says people can't support you publicly because of the things they said about you privately.
Yeah, dang.
So are you worried about like, oh, I saw so-and-so in Jasmine's likes when she said like this about her, or things like that? Like, and not to be messed up, but I mean, like I've showed you messages of like people that literally I've never like, I was never even like friends with them like that. And they just automatically see like, oh, she has a bigger following. Let me go in here and like shoot my shot, you know, with like my business, things like that. But again, like, where were you when I was like in my cringy stage?
Yeah, when I didn't have no following, people were just laughing.
Where were you when I was posting 3 times a day, but I only had 300 followers?
You weren't messaging right there.
Yeah, or like you didn't even like engage with me. A lot of these people didn't even follow me.
Dang.
Like people that we went to school with didn't even follow me until like they see a large group of people like follow you. They're like, oh, okay, now it's my turn. Or like trying to use like me for your business.
Yeah.
When you don't even like me.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest, you don't like me.
You just want some clout. You just want to.
Or like an easy.
You want me to promote your product? You know I can make sales, so it's like you're trying to make money off me, but
that's the thing that I feel like I'm really good. I'm very salesy online. I hate that word because I feel like I can be myself.
Yeah.
And attract, you know, like shoppers and things like that. Anything that I'm using, I could be like, this is the underwear for the day, and people are like, ooh, I want it. Yeah. Like, you know, it's from Walmart or whatever, and people will want it. Maybe because of that, because I'm being myself, all of that. So people see that and they're like, this is a good opportunity for my business.
Yeah. They can get it out there. People actually buy.
But then again, like you've never supported me. You probably don't even like me.
You used to probably talk smack about me in school, in high school. Now you're in my DMs?
Yeah. Crazy work. Back to like the fact that people don't like deserve your time and energy, even though they've known you since way back when. I had a situation back in like February. It was like my ex-friend's birthday. And
ex-best friend.
Okay. So, and this is the thing, like, don't mess with me because I post everything on social media. Media, and if that upset, like if you don't want the smoke,
it's like trying to talk smack to a comedian. They're gonna roast you. That's a bad idea.
And that's my thing. Like I even when I had my 200-300 followers, I've ran to my social media. That's
comment, reply, calling your ass out.
Yeah, that's where I like vent. That's my little diary. So like if you don't want it, don't come for me because I'm gonna post you. Like not post you, but I'm gonna talk about the situation on social media. So anyways, it was her friends. It was my friend's birthday.
It was birthday party?
It was her birthday party. Or like a little gathering, just all girls. So She says everybody's gonna bring a plate of something. I say, oh, perfect. Like, you know me, I have to have my little sushi like once a week. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna take something that's like me, whatever. I'm gonna take sushi. Okay. She gives me the date, time, address. I get there right on time, maybe like a couple minutes after the time. I don't see cars, I don't see anything, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just early.
But you felt like something was wrong?
I felt it when I got there. Everything looked like there was no decorations, there was nothing. So I was like, okay, so I sit in my car. Good thing I didn't like get off because I would have looked so goofy in that camera. So I text her, I call her, she doesn't answer. And then I text her and I was like, hey, like, is this still going on? And she's like, oh, like you didn't get my message? I told everybody it was, I can't remember if it was she had pushed it back 1 or 2 hours. And I was like, no, like I didn't get your message. And she says, I sent it in the group chat. And I think that's where she knew she had messed up. She was like, I started a group chat and I didn't add Jasmine. So I was like, okay, that was like another like red flag. There's a group chat and I'm not in it. And then she's like, come to my mom's house. She sends me the address. And at this point I was like really annoyed. And I'm like, girl, you like, we're almost in our 30s. Why do you have me driving around? Like, I don't want to go to your mom's house. Like, yes, I know your mom, love your mom, nice lady. But like, this wasn't the plan. So at this point, I feel like I'm not wanted there.
Yeah.
So I drive back home. And I set my tripod up. I unbox the sushi and I start talking about it and I start eating it. The video blows up.
Literally.
Million views like overnight. And she didn't bother to message me, text me again, like throughout the day. You know, she had a blast at her little gathering, at her get together, whatever. She made me feel like crap. She made me feel excluded from her little group chat. It really gave me mean girl vibes. And I'm not gonna lie, I cried because it took me back to like middle school, high school, where like girls are just like mean for no reason, or they just want to make you feel like crap for no reason.
Dang.
So, I mean, we all ate the sushi, whatever. I was in my feels. I uploaded the video. Well, I think the next morning, she saw the video or somebody showed her the video.
For real.
And I mean, it had 1 million views.
Yeah.
We live in Phoenix. That got around quick. So she immediately messages me and calls me a B for posting that, and says that like she sent the message out, this and that, you know, she was sorry that it didn't get to me, that she didn't know I was all of a sudden this sensitive, blah, blah, blah. She goes on a rant. But the fact that it didn't get to her the entire time, like the fact that she knew, hey, Jasmine was going to bring the sushi, she went back home, she didn't know, like she didn't know what I was going through. She didn't know what I was going through. She didn't care. But the moment she saw that I had made a video about it, that's the moment it got to her. And that's the moment that it bothered her. So she was pissed, and she was talking about like, you know, you made the video and this and that. Like, I hope you can get some of your little coins back that you spent like on the sushi. Like, yes, I spent $100 on the sushi. So yeah, and yes, that video paid me back for the sushi. Thank you very much. But anyways, 80% of the audience was saying, no, girl, she doesn't like you.
Huh.
She doesn't like you. She was trying to make you look like a fool the entire time. Like, that's not a friend. And the other 20% was like, she could have been stressed. She could have been like running around all over the place, and she didn't have time to text you. But I think bottom line is there was a group chat and I wasn't in it.
Yeah, that's what makes you think like, what's being said in there that you guys don't want to make me a part of.
And then another message that she sent was like, oh, you got a little bit of followers and now you think like you're all that. Immediately when she said that, I was like, you're done. You're done. You hate that I'm on the internet. You hate that I'm like successful with my little bit of followers.
Yeah.
The fact that she couldn't leave that out, that she had to
she
throw
had
that
to
in
throw it
there,
in.
I was like, she's a frenemy. She's
Yeah.
very much jealous of my following, of what I do. And that's probably why she was like, I'm going to make her look stupid for a little
She probably
bit.
feels left out. Like,
So she tried to do it to me. And her sister like messaged me, you know, trying to like come to the rescue. And like she kept throwing in like the fact that like we've been friends since middle school. And I'm like, I don't care. And again, that's what people need to understand, that it doesn't matter how long you've known someone. It doesn't matter that you've been best friends since kindergarten. If you're treating me like crap and you're making me feel less, I don't want to be a part of it.
yeah.
And people need to understand that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're family or how long you've known this person. People need to learn when to cut people off.
Yup. You just gotta do what's necessary.
The sushi was great. I love that sushi.
I think that's what helps it go viral. You're just like,
I was just like stuffing the rolls in my mouth, like talking about it. And people were just like, girl, what the heck? Like,
because a lot of people can relate. Because a lot of people will let that slide for multiple times, and then
I do think about
people
it.
are
I'm
just
like,
lonely and don't have friends, so they're willing to put up with people's shit.
even if I would have stayed, I think to myself, I would have went home not knowing that there was a group chat that I was not like included in.
Yeah.
You guys are obviously like texting each other, pushing back the time, doing all these things, and I have no clue about it. You always say it like, what's the saying? God heard conversations that you didn't.
Yeah.
So he's probably like, girl, no.
These ain't your friends.
This circle is not for you. So immediately I removed myself, and it bothered her. It didn't bother her until I posted it online, which I didn't even say her name or anything. So nobody would have even known that it was her. But
once you start commenting, like trying to fight back, people are like, all right, we know who it is now.
Yeah. So, and I feel like for a moment I felt bad, but when she threw that in there, that like, oh, just because I had a little bit of followers and because I'm doing this now and like I have to bring everything online, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, so this is how you've been feeling about me. You
truly feel some
This
type
is
of
how
way.
you truly feel. Okay. Peace out.
That's crazy.
I feel like how do we look for friends or like good relationships now that we are adults? Or like, what would you look for? Like, I know it's not like on your bucket list to go and find friends. You're a busy guy. And
I don't know. I'm traumatized. No, I'm just kidding. I would just say people that like I would like to be like, you know, like people that you could kind of look up to as well. And people that, you know, they don't necessarily have to be doing better than you, but like maybe somebody who's just as competitive as you, somebody who's just as good as you at stuff. Because iron sharpens iron. So if you don't have quality friends, I mean.
That's true.
And it's cool. I think we also need to separate acquaintances and friends. There's a lot of acquaintances.
Oh, yeah.
We can chat it up about center fielder and all that. But, you know, once you start talking about real life problems, business, stuff like that, 95% of those people are just gone.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, like, miss me with that.
Yeah.
So I would say people with like traits that you find rare, like competent people, genuine, people that do stuff for people that doesn't benefit them. We all know people like that. It's like this guy at work, like he literally like is only motivated like if we leave early. Like, hey, we're leaving. If you kick ass, we're leaving at 1:00.
Yeah.
But we're getting paid for 10.
If not, he's not moving.
Like Saturday is like they're already like we're walking into work. It's 5 a.m. They're like, what time we getting out? 10:30. 10:30. Come on, bro. Go work a little bit, and then we'll see when we get out. And it's just like I don't know. You got to stay away from people like that are just you know. like just pumping the brakes at work because, you know, he's not getting let out early. It's like, dude, you're obligated to work at least 8 hours. Be lucky you're working 10.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, avoid people like that. You know, try to connect with the people that are, you know, like-minded and, you know, are genuine.
Yeah.
Because there's a scarcity of good friends out here. So if you see somebody cool, you got to hold on to them. You're like, hey, man.
Oh, yeah. I know. But it's definitely hard.
Or somebody that'll buy you a beer first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you walk in and they're like, hey, what you drinking? Boom, boom. Like those are the good friendships, not the, hey, I don't got nothing. I don't, if I got it, we all got it. But you know, those friends that just like, you have to pay for them and all that. Like, those are the ones that like, they never work out because it's not even 50-50. It's 75-25, you know? I
feel like that's like story of my life. Like, I don't think I've ever, I might be wrong, but like I cannot think of one time that somebody's like, I got you, except the time we were in Miami with, you know who. But again, that's not like our friend. That's literally someone that we met that day. That was like, I got it. But like, I don't think I've had a friend that's like, let's go to lunch. Like, I got you. And it's not that I don't have $20 for lunch or 40 for the both of us, whatever. But it's like, hey, sometimes like I want to feel liked enough that somebody wants to take me out to lunch.
Like that, what was it the other night when my old buddies from the other company are like, hey, we're at the bar, come through. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm so exhausted. I knew I had to work Saturday. So I was like, as much as I wanted to go, because like I never get invited.
Yeah.
And like, they're the homies, you know, like we're in the trade together. It's like, they're actually reaching out to me. So I was like, I felt like I let them down because I didn't pull through. But it's like, if I go out, man, I'm probably going to be out all night.
Yeah.
It's like a roller coaster ride. Once I get on that roller coaster,
you're not
I ain't coming home until that thing's done.
Once he gets a mojito in, there is no going back with this guy.
I'm going all night.
He needs at least like 8-10 of them.
Remember, at the Top Golf company thing they had, man, I was like 7 deep before it ended. I was just like, poof,
Were
poof,
you even
poof.
golfing at that point?
It was fun. It was like water. It was like Aquafina. No, it's like,
that's crazy. I can't drink like that.
Because we were in Miami like a week or two earlier, and that's when I was pounding the mojito. So I was like already a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, no.
People were like, dang. Because everybody's drinking beer and stuff.
Those drinks in Miami were no joke. I needed, how much did I have? Like 1 or 2 drinks? And I was like.
Some shots? Hey, now.
Did I have shots?
Yeah.
I had a shot or 2, but yeah, definitely. Like.
But yeah, always look for friends that take initiative. I think the number one thing is initiative. Because there's people out here in this life that will be an hour early for you. Like, you know, they'll make it to like the most random event for you, and you got like the friends that, hey, I moved it to 7:00. Like, come on, man, we're adults. Like,
I think
you know, you can't be late to everything. Come on now.
I think initiative. That was another thing with her, that she was late to.
You could be planning a breakfast at First Watch. Hey, we're gonna go to First Watch at 10:00. No matter how optimistic you can be, you know she's gonna be there late.
All the time.
Like, you're just dreading the time. Like, all right, it's 9:50. I know she ain't getting here. 10:30 rolls around. Hey, 10:15. I'm leaving. I'm almost there. She's barely leaving the house.
Yeah, it's so crazy. But I think, aside from like obviously like friends that take initiative, I think friends that celebrate your wins without jealousy. I feel like, well, I mean, for example, that was one, like, not, we weren't celebrating anything, but always throwing like a little bit of shade out there. I don't like that. Another ex-friend that I had, the one that we lost for a couple $100.
Oh, man.
I feel like she was always throwing out, like, if I didn't answer the phone, she'd be like, like,
you're too busy for me.
You're too busy for me. Or she'd be like, it's because, like, she was always pointing out little things about, like, my, like, social media, or like, oh, like, you're too famous for me.
Maybe if I had more followers, you would answer back.
Yeah, like, oh, because I'm not famous like you. Like, she would say things like that would really, like, I was like, are you
throwing jabs? Those are jabs. That's a friendly jab.
Yeah, frenemy.
A jab ain't like necessarily a power hit. It's just like a.
Yeah, until eventually, like, that's what it took. You know, let somebody borrow a little bit of money, and
that's the kind of friends, like, I seen you wishing so and so a happy birthday on Instagram, but when it was my birthday, you didn't even call me.
Yeah, and I feel like she was never, like, in my likes either. It was crazy.
Like, dang, I seen you, you know, in Scottsdale with that sign, happy birthday for so and so, but
yeah,
when it's my turn, it's like,
yeah,
where's that same energy?
Yeah, I think
I had already forgot about that person too. I'm just work has been so busy. I just been zoned out.
Life is like, hectic.
In a way, it's like you don't even have time for friends. Like, life can get so busy, but you also have to prioritize people. But it's like, I guess you'll meet the right people with time.
Okay, wait. I have another question before I forget. Maybe I'm going, like, on a different little path, but has to do with friends. What do you think of friends the opposite gender?
That's tough.
When you're in a relationship or you're married.
That's tough.
It's tough, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we're all tempted. Everybody's tempted. I don't give a damn what nobody says.
So, I know someone that recently, this couple is going through a divorce because the guy made a friend on TikTok, and they started going to the gym together.
Dang.
2 months later, they're posting matching shoes at, like, baseball games, and they're, like, deeply in love, or so they think. So literally 8 years of their marriage down the drain because he made a friend on TikTok. So that's what she says the story is. Made a friend on TikTok, and he kept, like, reassuring her, hey, it's just a friend. It's just a friend. You don't come to the gym with me, and, you know, she's going to the gym. Like, we're literally gym buddies. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's all it is. She's okay. You know, she says that she never had any trust issues, so she was like, you know, okay, whatever. But one day she said she just felt it in her gut.
Dang.
And he was sleeping, and she went through his phone. She said she couldn't, like, match a lot of the conversation because it seemed like it was, like, a lot of it was deleted. But, excuse me, the phone lines were under her name. Oh, so she went to the service provider and recovered over 600 text messages. And they were, like,
intimate?
They were very intimate already. Things like that, after he literally, like, promised her, swore that, you know, they were friends, they were gym buddies, things like that. And she believed him. And now
they're divorced.
They're basically divorcing. She moved out. And who knows, maybe, like, the so-called friend already lives in their house.
Dang.
And I'm like, yeah, see, I cannot with, like,
I mean, your cousin was at her house for 2 days. She threw on some makeup. You're like, you got to get out of here. Oh,
yeah. So she was, when she was sick, I was like, you know, I probably wouldn't do that to, like, my worst enemy. You know, everybody deserves, I feel like that's why, like, God also, like, gave us our house, you know, like, when somebody needs it, we've always, like, been able to help someone. And when she got there really sick, I was like, okay, let me help her. I did what I could. And the moment she came up from her deathbed and threw on those lashes, I was like, oh, hell it's time to go home, girl. Like,
throwing that red lipstick. Like,
yeah, I was like, nope, like, no room for you here. But also because, like, that's how That's how girls tend to be in our family. They have a record of taking people's mans.
Dang.
And I was like, it's not going to be me. It's not going to be here. And I just don't believe in it.
That's
especially
crazy.
after this girl. Tragic.
Yeah, it's tough, man. That discipline is hard to find.
And I mean, the couples that can.
God bless you.
Yeah. Not in this household. If Ernesto comes home and is like, oh, I'm going to lunch with a girlfriend. You guys might never hear from him.
Oh, like, goodbye.
But yeah, just little sidetracked. But
so no, you don't believe in it?
I absolutely don't. Remember when I asked you if I could have a guy trainer and you were like, you looked at me like I was crazy? Remember that?
Yeah,
I was like, I really want to.
But look at the people that recommend. Remember your cousin recommended a dude that be piping all his clients?
Hey, can you say that? He does. Well, that's what I had heard after I asked. And then I was like, okay, no.
It's like he's running a plumbing service, huh?
Yeah, but obviously you said no immediately. Even before you knew that. Even before you knew he was a plumber.
I mean, a girl knows a girl's body's best, so I don't think a guy can show you how to. I mean, I guess he could, but
I don't know. We're both Virgos, and we both feel very strong about
territorial.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
could
the
call
day
me
you told
insecure,
me,
I don't give a damn.
yeah. When you told me that there's girls at your job site, I'm like, where can I apply?
Oh, she's all with a hard hat.
I'll go get a hard
with
hat
the broom
at
sweeping.
Home Depot right now.
They're like, what's up?
Just kidding. But yeah, I feel like people, back to the friends and frenemies, you guys need to learn how to separate the two. There's a lot of people that aren't happy for you. They're just there to be nosy.
They're just along for the ride until that bus stop. Until that bus stops and they got a departure.
They're too jealous to unfollow you. I mean, they're too jealous to like your post, but
too nosy to
unfollow you. Yes, that's how it is.
Crazy.
So know how to separate the two. And yeah, remember that no matter how long you've known someone, that doesn't change anything. If they're crossing the line, it's time to cut the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, that is it, you guys. This is episode 6. This is so exciting. We hit a
milestone.
That is a milestone. We quit the last time at 3. You know, I saw a post that says, like, I don't know what, like, this huge % of podcasts fail by their 3rd one.
Wow.
So basically,
that's the make or break.
If you pass your 3rd episode, there's a pretty good chance you're gonna make it.
Yeah. So once you're dialed in, it's.
Yeah.
Once you're in your groove, you're screwed. That's a Phillips. Hey, all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there.
Love you guys.
Later, guys.
Bye.